Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Renault Quid. Powered by MP Birla Cement. Car Dekho. Siska Wires and Cables. Kamla Pasand. PolicyBazaar.com. And 8 p.m. Premium Black Music CD.
Good evening and welcome. And let me say this, viewers, right at the start this evening. I have been covering elections since 1996. And somewhere when you cover the elections as a reporter, then as an editor, and you watch the elections closely, you notice the personalities, you look at the way they are behaving among themselves, you get a sense of the way things are going. And I hate to say this to the opposition, but I'm going to say it tonight, and we can judge whether I was right. I'm sticking my neck out. I'm actually sticking my neck out tonight, viewers. The opposition has lost it. They have lost the plot. They are so nervous about the imminent defeat. They don't know where to look, and they don't know what to do. Let me give you 6 or 7 examples of why I think the opposition has lost it. Number 1, yesterday, one of the Congress supporters came and said the Prime Minister is a Mahanich. That's still forgivable. But Mamata Banerjee comes and says that these days, I feel like catching hold of the Prime Minister and slapping him on the face. That's when I begin to feel the opposition has lost it. When she gets out totally out of control with herself, starts shouting at people who say Jai Shri Ram and send like a local goon, because her party is full of goons anyway, says, come here, I'll teach you a lesson why you're running away from me. When you see that kind of cheap conduct from a chief minister, you know the opposition knows they are losing. You also see it, and it was evident to me, and I wonder why that particular magazine never put out the video version of the interview. But when I was told that the magazine in that interview had Rahul Gandhi say, and that all I was trying to do is ruin the Prime Minister's image, that's a big admission. When you actually go on record and you say, I wanted to ruin his image, and I did a Cambridge Analytica kind of operation to ruin Modi's image, that's a big admission of defeat. That's defeat staring you in the face. The voice is defeat there. And now, when you see this huge attack on the BJP leaders in Bengal, massive attack on topmost BJP leaders in Bengal, Dilip Ghosh and Himanta Biswa Sarma, both attacked in Bengal. You see, all of this is happening at a time when it is now being said that the same lobbies which said BJP and NDA will stay below 200 are now saying, oh, they're easily going to cross 272. You know, the winds are changing. But as the winds change, let me tell you this, viewers. All you need to do is watch the signals, and you will realize the opposition before 23rd has already lost it. Latest evidence of that is my debate number 1 tonight, and that's coming your way in some time from now, viewers, where the Congress party is actually batting for Imran Khan, saying he's the most knowledgeable man and he's the most sensitive man, and nobody knows the history of the Indian subcontinent and our shared culture like Imran Khan does. When you do that in the middle of an election, even if you're losing, then I think we can all read between the lines. And debate number 2 tonight, viewers. The opposition is in tatters. Senior BJP leaders have been attacked in Bengal. I'll tell you 5 symptoms today. From 10 to 10:30 right up to 11. I'll give you 5 symptoms why I think there is more than disquiet in the opposition camp. All this and more is coming up, and here are the headlines this Tuesday evening on the debate tonight. Massive attack on BJP top leaders in Bengal. BJP top leaders convoy blocked. Trinamool launches a big attack. Damages the vehicle. Situation unfolding. Breaking story tonight. As Mamata's party launches the attack on the BJP, 3 BJP workers taken hostage. The Bengal police actually allowed the attack to happen. 2 phases to go. Congress showers open praise and declares an open alliance with Pakistan. Leader after leader of the Congress unites to praise Pakistan 82 days after Pulwama.
I'm delighted that they all came together, signed a piece of paper which is condemning what Prime Minister Narendra Modi said.
The man who never lived in India most of his adult life comes to India and now becomes Rahul Guru's. His latest strategy also backfires. Uncle Sam is making things worse for Rahul.
No, we are not stressed out. We are fighters. In democracy, save democracy is our mode. This one.
And from loss on EVMs to alliances that won't take off is the opposition panic openly showing now. 3,019 ceasefire violations, 49 attacks in Kashmir, 78 Jawans martyred in attacks by Pakistan under Imran Khan. 40 Jawans killed in Pulwama, 31 children murdered by the Pakistani army at the border. And for the Congress party, the response to all this is saying that forget the Indian children who died. Imran Khan is genuine. Forget our soldiers who he killed. Imran Khan is caring. Ladies and gentlemen, with a sense of exasperation and sadness, I say tonight, the Congress has made their alliance with Pakistan official. Let's debate.
On the debate tonight, Congress is openly praising Imran. It's been 82 days since the dastardly Pulwama attack that killed 40 of our Jawans. It's been 70 days since India hit the largest JEM terror camp and taught Pakistan a lesson. And 69 days ago, India successfully shot down a Pakistani F-16. Despite bringing down Pakistan on its knees, the Congress is praising Pakistan Prime Minister under whose watch all this happened. Genuine, far-reaching, caring. These are the words chosen by Congress to shower its love on Imran.
टीपू सुल्तान शहीद के बारे में शशि थरूर साहब ने भी जो बयान दिया है उसका भी हम स्वागत करते हैं.
And Congress has conveniently forgotten the 40 martyrs who laid down their lives in Pulwama attack.
Shashi Tharoor's love for the neighbors and hate for our leaders is very well known.
Congress love for Pakistan is not new.
मैं इमरान खान जी को इस बात के लिए बधाई देता हूं कि उन्होंने एक नया रास्ता एक अच्छे पड़ोसी होने का दिखाया.
बड़ी देरां दा ये संपर्क टुटिया होया सी और मैं शुक्रगुजार हाँ हिंदुस्तान दी सरकार दा और वजीर आजम इमरान खान साहब दा कि जिन्हें दोबारा ये संपर्क बनाया.
कांग्रेस पार्टी जो महात्मा गांधी से लेकर लाल बहादुर शास्त्री जिनका नारा दिया उन्होंने जय जवान जय किसान, या साथ ही साथ सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल से लेकर मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना से लेकर नेहरू गांधी परिवार से लेकर राजीव गांधी से लेकर राहुल गांधी तक नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस की पार्टी रह चुकी है.
5 days for the next phase of elections. Is the Congress formally announcing its alliance with Pakistan? Let's debate.
Okay. The Prime Minister says, let's have the rest of the election around Bofors and Rajiv Gandhi. I say no. I say no. I say let's have the rest of the election around the Congress party's love for Imran Khan. What do you say? What do you say, Rajiv Desai? This love, undying love, association, partnership, empathy, feeling, bonding, this kind of emotion that you share is strange actually, because look at the words used, Ratan Sharda. They say he's a genuine man. He's a caring man. Did you hear him say, Ratan
Arnab, isn't it
Chadha,
surprising
he's a knowledgeable
that
man.
the party which did not see the party,
A man who has the brain,
implementing the Indian government,
a man whose brain is officially the size of a pea, is being called a man who has deep knowledge about the Indian subcontinent's shared culture
they are
and
now
heritage.
greeting Imran.
I only think the only person who he competes for in intellectual depth would be Rahul Gandhi. So I can understand there would be a parity somewhere. But please tell me, Ratan Chadha, why do you think the reason is that people like Rajiv Desai and his party feel so strongly a sense of bonding with the Pakistani Prime Minister?
I can understand, Arnab. Pakistan has no heroes. Pakistan has a problem. It has no heroes since it was formed. Their history begins with Muhammad bin Qasim and ends without any hero. So for them to search for a hero in India, in Tipu Sultan, I can understand. But for Congress, is there lack of heroes? Why are they going after their old glamour boy, the great Pathan handsome playboy who became Prime Minister of the Pakistan government by virtue of military support? And here they are trying to who never appreciated surgical strike, who never complimented Indian government for Balakot, who raised doubts about the release of Vartaman. They never appreciated government efforts. They appreciated Imran. Since the strange sense of dhimitude which comes from their slave mentality is clearly manifest. They do not know मैं इधर जाऊं या उधर जाऊं.
I think
they are trying to pass, their judgment. They are trying to appreciate the people who killed a calf to create to insult Hindus in Kerala. Same Congress people are behaving like Tipu Sultan. What has changed? So their way of one side being Janeudare Hindu, realizing nothing happens, they go back to appeasing vote banks in the name of Imran. I think this most ridiculous sense of dhimitude, most ridiculous sense of inferiority complex that they're facing today.
Yeah, you make a very interesting point. You say that they have a slavish mentality, but there are also people who say that it could be a slavish mentality because generally the Congress is made up of people with an inferiority complex about anyone who has a Lancashire accent. But it could not be more than a slavish mentality. It could be some kind of other association. There have been murmurs, Rajiv Desai, that Congress leaders are very connected with those who were involved with Dawood's funding. Is that the reason? Otherwise, who talks this rubbish? You go and say, Imran Khan is a man who cares. A man who cares. He killed 30 Indian children. And the Congress party says he's a man who cares. He killed 40 Indian Jawans in Pulwama. And the Congress party says that he's the most genuine politician in the subcontinent. Have you guys gone crazy? Have you gone officially crazy, or is it just the tension of the election that is beginning to show, Rajiv? Please explain. We are very concerned. Is it your usual inferiority complex, or is it something more?
Arnab, are you going to let me speak, or are you just going to go on and on?
Go on, Kapil Sibal is not in charge. You don't have to self-censor yourself. Are you imposing 66A on yourself? Are you remembering your friend Kapil Sibal or what? Please speak, I'm not stopping you.
Arnab, the fact of the matter is, you're saying that the Pakistanis killed all these Indian people and Imran Khan is responsible. Of course, he should be held responsible when innocent people are killed in terror attacks, in strikes across the border, whatever it is. But I would turn it around and ask, what is this 56-inch chest defending?
Then why are you
it's his fault. Why wasn't he able to defend them? Why wasn't he able to defend them?
What is your love for Pakistan?
He says that I have a 56-inch
just because Rahman Malik comes out and says that Rahul Gandhi is capable of becoming the next Prime Minister of the country, that means you will sacrifice national interest and you will start singing praises about Imran Khan.
All these people, you yourself said,
Imran Khan,
you yourself said that all these people have been killed on Modi's watch. What was Modi doing?
He is the same Imran Khan who questioned the airstrike just like the Congress did. Why is it a coincidence or is it all planned that the stand of the Congress party today is almost identical as the stand of Pakistan when it comes to the Balakot airstrike, surgical strike, Sidhu hugging General Bajwa?
He's talking nonsense.
You know, shameful. I know. You have no answers.
Let me finish.
And
I haven't finished yet.
Rajiv Desai,
but Rajiv Desai's government was unable to defend all these people.
To fall in love
why was the government that claims to have a 56-inch chest, that believes that they can put anybody down, why was this government unable to protect the policemen in Pulwama?
My question is, Mr. Desai, I don't think you understood my point. Mr. Desai, I do not think you understood my point. There is something to understand. There is something to understand.
Why would I understand your point? Your point.
Why would you understand my point? What kind of a counter question is that?
And logic. So I want to bring in logic and reason.
Okay, so can I give you reason and logic? Can I give you both reason and logic?
This government's first.
Can I give you both? Can I give you both? Can I give you both reason and logic?
Security.
Can I give you both reason and logic?
Citizens from Pakistani attacks and terror, then it should resign.
Listen.
Then it should go away.
Listen.
Which it will in May.
Listen.
On May 23rd.
Let me tell you reason and logic.
I'll sit here and gloat.
Okay, now
with you.
Okay, now listen to me. I'll give you reason and I'll give you logic. The first important reason and logic in this whole argument is, can I say this to you? You know what is horribly pathetic and hypocritical about the present situation?
Your party is losing.
What is horribly pathetic and hypocritical about the present situation is, till now, the Congress party never had the guts to say we are with Pakistan. It's now that 5 phases are over, GD Bakshi and Rajiv Desai, that they are now coming and saying we are with Pakistan.
Was unable to protect 40
Why
jawans.
did you not say you're with Pakistan a month back?
No, nobody said that. Don't twist it. Don't
you
twist
are with
it.
No. You are now. Has the Congress party openly joined hands with Imran Khan today or not?
Mr. Modi gave saris to his mother and just shook hands with him, gave him a nice hug, and he disrupted everything. He went on his own without telling anybody. What are you talking about?
You guys have truly lost.
Nonsense. Be reasonable. Well, also, if he's got this 56-inch chest, why wasn't he able to protect?
Okay, thank you, Rajiv Desai. Now the debate is also opening up. Thank you very much. Thank you. You people. GD is on the debate. GD is on the debate. Let's everybody be on.
Imran Khan is genuine. So for them, duly elected prime minister of the country is acting as but Imran Khan is a genuine leader.
Context is Tipu Sultan. And when it comes down to Tipu Sultan, we must not forget, you cannot transform hero into villain. You cannot transform Gaurav hero into villain. We know what Tipu Sultan has done. I am sure you must have gone to Lakshadweep. You must have gone to Lakshadweep. And Lakshadweep is the true mirror of Tipu Sultan administration. He has been a great administrator. We all know that. He has been a great warrior. Gaurav Arya is here. And General GD Bakshi is also here.
Okay, viewers, we are here to discuss a very serious issue. Gaurav, 1 minute. Gaurav, a minute. Let's get GD Bakshi in. Let's get Sameer call in. And let me just elevate the nature of this debate, please. GD Bakshi and Sameer call. GD Bakshi and Sameer call, please. Thank you very much. Thank you. You know, today the Congress party statement is what? The Congress party has said that the Prime Minister of Pakistan is an extremely genuine and caring man who has deep respect and knowledge of the shared history of the subcontinent. Now, I find that appalling. You know what, Sameer call? This kind of language makes me want to throw up. I want to puke listening to this anti-national garble. You know, Imran Khan organizes the blowing up of 633 school buildings in your state. 30 children from your state are killed personally by Imran Khan. 333 bridges in the time that he's been in active politics have been destroyed out there. Why is the Congress party doing this? Sameer, please tell me and tell GD Bakshi. You talk about shared history. I remember the shared history. The shared history for me is 1971. Simple. Congress party may have any hanky-panky business with Dawood Ibrahim, may or may not have, I don't know. Some people say that there is some connection. I don't know. Or an ally of theirs has a connection with Dawood Ibrahim. I don't know. Some people say that Pakistan's ISI knows the dirty secrets of the Congress party. I don't know. But why would you praise the Prime Minister of Pakistan? That's the question you need to debate. Who's asking you to? Why do you need to? What are you trying to prove? Makes no sense to me, Samir. I want you on the debate, and feel free to come in after that, GD Bakshi.
Good evening, everyone on this debate. And Arnab, thanks for having me here. But since you started this debate about you wanting to puke up, when you listen to, I believe your statement, despite the fact that I do believe that you have a vested interest in the kind of politics that is being played in the country at the moment. But I haven't read that statement, but I will believe you this evening. But at the same time, coming from the state of Jammu and Kashmir, let me tell you one thing. What happens in Pakistan and who runs Pakistan and whatever they do against us in India, you have to understand it a little bit more. It's actually a very complex situation. There is a military junta plus a puppet prime minister, and many prime ministers in between, an extremely immature democracy which somehow has been kept alive on visceral hatred of us, this country. But tell me, when you are confronted with this situation, wouldn't you just want to be a little bit more specific and more detailed rather than just hating somebody? hating somebody to the extent that you can puke when somebody talks about the other guy?
Yes.
Can I give you the example, Arnab, and please allow me to do so. When Sri Lanka recently faced this problem, that catastrophe, the terrorist catastrophe that they just recently underwent, did you see the remarks of the Prime Minister and how he reacted after that? I have to stand up to him. In the face of so much stress, all he said was that we will talk to Pakistan and help, we will find our terrorists with their help. Now, no matter what may have been under the current, but look at the kind of statement, and he did what he had to. Look at the kind of measures
I don't understand your argument,
that terrorist attack. You read about it every day.
Gaurav is wanting
I'm
to
telling
respond,
you,
but I wanted GD Bakshi to come in. Now you're making a long intervention. I think I should
participating in this hate.
I'm not okaying this hate. I need to. One second. GD Bakshi, before you come in, I have the right to respond on a few points which Samir Kaul has made. Now let me tell Samir Kaul this. First of all, when I say I want to throw up and I want to puke, it is a matter of an expression. It is an expression of my deep disappointment with this kind of language, right? You know I'm not physically going to throw up. I only do that when I'm sick. Now that's one point. It's a manner of saying.
Also meant it
it's a manner of saying, sir. You know that you're a doctor, sir. You know that physical regurgitation happens under times of physical stress. I'm in no stress. It's a manner of saying. Point number two, I'm saying here, you say I have a vested interest. I agree with you, Samir. I have a deep vested interest. My vested interest is the prestige of my nation. When a pusillanimous invertebrate politician goes ahead and starts praising the Prime Minister of a terrorist nation responsible for killing our children and our Jawans, I find that a deep compromise. Now, you also said here that these are puppet Prime Ministers who are running in banana republic situations, and we have to be more forgiving. My question is, why does the Congress party have to give certificates to the Pakistan Prime Minister? Who asked them? All I know as an Indian citizen, that country had made 3 attempts at aerial infiltration and 28 infiltration attempts of terrorists into our soil. So why do you have to go and praise them? And then I link 2 and 2 and I'm asking tonight. Am I being unreasonable, GD Bakshi? I accuse the Congress party of compromising national interest. They did not say this when the last 5 phases of elections are happening. Now they know they've lost the election. Because they've lost the election, abhi kuch bhi bolo. Doesn't matter now.
We have to
that's opportunism, sir. No, that's opportunism. I want GD to respond now.
Arnab,
debate is on. Thank you.
Come in? Thank you, Arnab. You know, the simple fact is, I am at a loss to understand this sudden eruption of a love fest in the Congress for the Pakistani regime. I cannot understand, I cannot fathom the rationale. The simple fact is that I expect political leaders to be in tune with the public opinion of the public they hope to represent in Parliament and elsewhere. This nation has been at the receiving end of Pakistani-sponsored terror, Arnab, for the last 30 years. We have lost 80,000 people.
Oh yes,
if you
we
do
have.
the sums of Punjab, J&K and all the cities of India. You know, who is responsible for the loss of those lives? We are quite well aware, Arnab, that these people weren't moved a bit when 26/11 happened.
Oh yes.
When 165 innocent citizens were killed. They did not even mobilize the armed forces. They did not even posture. Leave alone any kinetic actions. Leave alone getting back at Pakistan to raise costs and consequences.
Would you agree with this?
What
and
is
now
the
when it
reason
comes
for
down to
this
Tipu
love
Sultan,
fest?
General Saab, listen
What
to me
is the
very
reason
carefully.
for this love fest,
Tipu
man?
Sultan was a great warrior. He
No,
has
no, I haven't
contributed
finished. I'll listen to
immensely.
you. Let me
he was
have my
also a
peace.
freedom fighter, I'm going to say that. Would you agree with that? Whatever he has done, he has contributed immensely in the missile technology. You would also believe, and you would agree with it.
Oh, I'm talking of Imran Khan, dash it all.
Why you would not agree, Gaurav? What are you talking about?
I'm talking
First,
of Imran
second most
Khan.
important, great administrator.
No, I'm talking of Imran Khan. Where are you?
We know.
Where are you taking off on a tangent?
Gaurav Bhatia. Capacity. He has been a scholar. Imran is a scholar.
Imran is a scholar. Hear the Congress now loud and clear.
Struggling hard within the country. Gaurav.
Hindu religion.
Don't talk about Hindu religion. This is not a matter of conversion. If you'll talk about Hindu religion,
conversion of the Hindus. And
Taslim Ramani also on the debate with Gaurav Bhatia.
My point is very simple. Why do we have to have endorsement from Imran Khan? Did Imran Khan talk about
and Prime Minister Imran Khan since the Pulwama days? Imran Khan has provided a hand over and easy by masterminding.
Viewers, here comes another Imran Khan fan, Taslim Ramani. I didn't know Imran Khan is a fan club in India.
How he changed the issue? How he
reduced to a party that does not have a spine to stand on its own and endorsement from leader of a terrorist nation. This government who came at the time of Pakistan is a terrorist nation. Two leaders are coming out to blame Imran Khan.
Both of these have a nexus.
Even with our political differences, you may shout at me. My point is very simple.
Are you going to change the
Did Imran Khan remember Maharaja Pratap and Shivaji?
Anybody who has said Tipu Sultan is
the same communal card that the Congress does. And my second point is
today
okay, one second. You know Gaurav Arya, please. Can I allow Gaurav Arya to speak? Just because he is resting his voice tonight doesn't mean that you speak all over him. Now listen to me, Mr. Bhatia. There is another Gaurav in the studio, and you can show him a modicum of decency by giving him 5 seconds to speak. Why should only one Gaurav speak? Why should another Gaurav not speak? Why should the second Gaurav not speak? He also has Gaurav in his thoughts. Gaurav Bhatia? Who are you? Kapil Sibal reincarnated?
We do not want any.
You proved to be the biggest censor on the program. Gaurav Bhatia, please, Gaurav and Chetan. Please listen to me. Please listen to me. I now want an open debate between my friend Gaurav Arya on the one side. Okay, I'll call 4 panelists on and I'll just be the voice in the backdrop.
And why Shashi Tharoor has to praise
Now, you know what, viewers, do you think they'll stop? I'll take a guess on it.
We are not discussing Tipu Sultan here.
I don't think they're going to stop.
Interference of Imran Khan.
So I tell you what, I'll come in regardless. Gaurav Bhatia, will you please be quiet? Thank you very much. Gaurav Arya, please rise to the occasion. And remember, this is like in the army. Unless you stand there to be counted, they are not going to let you speak. Gaurav Arya, you should realize you are not going to get half a word in unless you raise your voice. Mr. Bhatia is known for bullying his way through with his other panelists. Thank you. That was on a lighter note, lest he start jumping.
Right.
The debate should be between you and Samir Kaul.
Okay.
I'm very surprised that you were so patient when Samir Kaul, he always expresses self-righteous indignation. And let me tell you one more thing, viewers. Samir Kaul is known for the number of walkouts he has done out of my program. He walks out, and I'm surprised. What's the time now, viewers? It's 9:31. He hasn't walked out yet. This is a record by his standards. I'll tell you why he's not walking out.
Because you said...
I'll tell you why he's not walking out yet.
It's about a love fest.
No.
You're not used to love.
No, I am not used to love.
You want me to walk out.
Well, I have the love of the people. Whether I don't have your party's love or not, I have the love of the people. Now hear me. Now hear me, Samir, on a serious note. I have with me Samir Kaul. He's from the National Conference. His party is allied with the Congress party, and so he has obvious limitations, Gaurav. And therefore, he also has to allow the praise of Pakistan. My question is very straightforward. Gaurav, I would ask him a number of questions. On 14th of March this year, a worker from his party called Muhammad Ismail, Pakistan shot him dead, point blank range. He knows about it. It happened in Anantnag's Bij Bihara. And then they want to come and lecture me about larger issues. Go ask your party worker. Go to Bij Bihara. I'd say to him, Gaurav Arya, go to Anantnag and ask from Anantnag, then go somewhere else. Go to the Karfalli Mohalla area of Srinagar, which you should visit, and ask that did Pakistan kill two of our workers here called Mushtaq Ahmad Wani and Nazir Ahmad Bhatt. Go ask them. You see, it's all right to just give these highfalutin Omar Abdullah type comments. But when you go to the ground, I don't understand why. All I'm saying is, Gaurav Arya, why are these people sympathetic with the enemy? Why are they forgiving with the enemy? What is their compulsion, Gaurav?
Arnab, I'll tell you, you mentioned the name of National Conference workers. There was one National Conference worker in 1947. His name was Sherwani. आपको याद होगा सर मैं जो कह रहा हूं, वो पहला शहीद था जिसने पाकिस्तानी फौजों को गलत रास्ता दिखाया था और एक वक्त खरीदा था कि इंडियन आर्मी वहां पे पहुंच सके और कश्मीर में लड़ सके. पहली चीज. Second thing I want to tell you, a lot has been said about Tipu Sultan, some right, some wrong. Sure, Tipu Sultan was a good general, no doubt. Tipu Sultan introduced rocketry, no doubt. But I can also tell you, Tipu Sultan was responsible for the massacre of the Kodavas.
Well said.
He was responsible for the massacre of the Kodavas. That is, yes, allow me to complete, sir.
Let's have everyone on it.
Allow me to complete. I would also like to tell you that Imran Khan, for all his praise being a scholar, in Pakistan he is known as Im the Dim. Imran Khan is known as Im the Dim. The Pakistanis call him Im the Dim openly on national television. The man is stupid. The man is not very bright. And I would like to tell you why Tipu Sultan, Gaurav Bhatia made a point, why Tipu Sultan, sir? What happened to Rani Lakshmi Bai? Imran Khan's statement is communal, and this statement comes from the Pakistan army. It does not come from the brain of Imran Khan. This has been fed. For example, sir, 10 seconds more. Like, for example, he said, I wish Modi wins the elections, then there will be peace between India and Pakistan. Like he said now, Tipu Sultan is a hero. Why not Lakshmi Bai? Why not Lakshmi Bai? Ask any Indian, is Lakshmi Bai not a bigger hero? Is she not a bigger hero of the War of Independence? I'm not talking about the greats. I'm not talking about the greats. Has he forgotten in May 22nd? May 22nd is the death anniversary of perhaps the greatest Muslim ruler in India, Sher Shah Suri. And I'm sure Im the Dim has not even heard of Sher Shah Suri, the man who made the Grand Trunk Road, who gave us the taxation system, who gave us the postal system. But he will never tweet about him. He knows that Tipu Sultan is a contentious issue in India. He knows it's a problematic issue.
And I'm scared.
Therefore, Imran Khan comes up and says, Tipu Sultan is a hero.
But I'm scared.
एक आखिरी चीज, Arnab, last point. Arnab, I want to make, okay, done. I'll answer your question, sir. Arnab, I want to make one last point. For all the claims that Tipu Sultan was a fantastic general, Arnab, okay, administrator also, fine.
Say that
yes,
he has
okay.
good.
Now
He
allow
has
me to
good
complete my
tendency.
sentence.
He
Allow
was
me to
into
complete my
charity
sentence.
also.
I'll tell you.
Say that he was into
Sure.
charity.
Okay.
Say that he has
Now I'll tell you, Arnab. Arnab, if you go,
entire globe.
Sure.
Say that.
I'm saying that. Allow me to say that. Allow me to say
he
that.
has given.
I'm saying that. Allow me to say that.
To BB
Okay.
in 1799.
Okay.
Say that fact also.
Okay.
People
Can I
should
say
know.
that? Can I
People
say
of the
that?
country should know that.
Can I say that fact?
In 1799.
Can I say that fact, sir? Can I say that?
Given entire.
Can I say that?
To
Arnab,
BB also.
Arnab,
Say that fact.
okay,
That is
I will
very
say
important.
that. Allow me to say it. Arnab, my last point is this. Go to the Madras Regimental Center in Wellington, Ooty. Indian Army's Madras Regimental Center. Tipu Sultan's flag is upside down. The Madras Regiment hammered Tipu Sultan.
Okay.
And his father Hyder Ali.
This is the problem with our history. Who is going to make it? You tell me, Gaurav. Who is going to make Tipu Sultan? And if you go to the Madras, have you ever been to Lakshadweep? Have you ever been to Lakshadweep? We have seen the kind of administration. Lakshadweep is the mirror
No, but why is the Congress party constantly praising Pakistan?
That goes without
No,
saying.
Chetan, that's irrelevant. I want Ratan Sharda to come back to the debate. Ratan Sharda to come back to the debate with Rajiv Desai. Ratan Sharda and Rajiv Desai. Ratan Sharda and Rajiv Desai. Please hear me.
Sharda, he doesn't know anything.
Please hear me. You see,
I have no interest. I have no interest in debating him.
you have no interest in debating what? You won't take a question. Are you worried about being cornered by Ratan Sharda?
Some God's own gift. This guy who was the advocate for Rajiv Gandhi thinks so much of himself, then why do you come on TV if you have no respect for the opponents? If you don't know what to speak about, then don't come on the debates. You are so high-toity. Stay in your club and drink champagne. What are you talking about? Tipu Sultan killed thousands of Christians and Hindus, converted forcible Sunnats. He destroyed 8,000 temples. And we are trying to make a hero out of him. Ask people in North Kerala.
The way you have quoted Mohammed bin Qasim in the beginning of this debate,
what is the kind of person he was?
That clearly shows that you are happy with
so
the
what are you wanting to get to debate about? What will you debate? You don't know history. You only know Rajiv Gandhi for whom you worked during his time, and you will insult everybody else because nothing to talk about. What is this guy fighting about? Why do you want to have no Indian hero? Where Chhatrapati Shivaji? You can't talk of Chhatrapati Shivaji. You will not talk of Jhansi ki Rani. You will not talk about Sardar Patel or Subhash Chandra Bose. You will talk of Tipu Sultan, who killed thousands of people, who had forcible sunnat of the people. So that is your hero. You don't have a hero who fought against British. You don't have a hero who fought against Mughals. This is your thinking. Guru Tegh Bahadur never found some mention. Guru
Samir call.
None of the Sikh
Samir call. Let Samir call respond to you.
Terrorist.
Just let Samir call respond to you. Ratan Sharda.
What kind of history?
Let me try and draw him back.
Tell people.
Let me try and draw him back. Ever since I gave him the examples, he's not spoken a word, so I won't make it easy for him, but I'll give him another chance. Gaurav Bhatia, please come to the debate with Samir Kaul. Let's get the two political protagonists. First of all, let me make one point. Samir and Gaurav, I'm just making a small point.
Thankful and really impressed. One minute. Thankful and really impressed that you know there is a Karfali Mohalla in trouble-torn Srinagar, and more importantly, you have realized the importance of national conference against the raiders with Maqbool.
One second. I'll tell you now, Samir. Now you listen to me. Now you listen to me, and I'm speaking to you right now. No, now you don't run away. Listen to me now. Now, thank you for your backhanded compliment. Now listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me now. Listen to me. Listen to me. I know more about Kashmir than you think. And let me tell you, across the length and breadth of Jammu and Kashmir, people watch Republic TV. And let me tell you one more thing now. Why only Srinagar? Go down to Shopia.
I wasn't
Go
saying
down
that.
to Shopia.
I was appreciating
Listen
it.
to me. Let me complete. Stop appreciating me. I want to ask you today, go down to Shopia and ask in Shopia that did these damned Pakistanis, and you should use this word, damned Pakistanis, these damned enemies of ours, did they kill a 19-year-old boy called Husaf, abduct him, and slit his throat and leave his body on the streets?
You will have to let me respond.
Now my second point. Second point. Wait a while. Wait a while. Let me complete. Let me complete. Let me complete. Let me complete. You people are starting to praise. Why can't you take? Why can't you? Why do you have no position of your own? That 50-year-old adolescent and his party, your allies, the 50-year-old adolescent, his party, and just because you're allying with them, you forget the fact that Imran Khan calls Burhan Wani a freedom fighter. You can't come on TV and say that's despicable. You should say that once that kind of language makes you want to throw up. But you won't. One more minute. I want to tell you one last thing.
You're obliged to let me respond.
No, can I tell you one last thing?
You're obliged to let me.
Okay, one last thing, and I fully to you after that.
The entire time.
You see, I have a bad throat, so I'm taking it easy. I'll tell you one thing. You know, you should realize that your allies, the Congress, are always with Pakistan. That's why today Roshan Beg praised Pakistan. Navjot Singh Sidhu is reciting poetry for Pakistan. Sam Petroda is saying no big deal, 26 happened. 26/11 is no big deal. Your 50-year-old adolescent's third guru, after Digvijay and Jairam Ramesh failed, he has said 26/11 is no big deal. One second.
Arnab,
you get what I'm saying.
You know, to Samir ji, I just want to ask him something. If you allow me, Arnab.
You have
First
to.
of all, Samir ji,
this is not fair.
Let him go first. Let him go first. The question was to him.
5 minutes.
The question was to him, and then you can respond. Go on. We're having a good debate.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Arnab,
you're cornered. You're boxed in.
First of all, that there is no alliance with Congress, as you keep on repeating.
We all know.
There isn't.
We all know. We all know. We all know.
Number one. We all know. Number two.
We all know.
History is written by the conqueror. When you read Mein Kampf or you read the Third Reich, it's about the good things of the Hitler regime. So the history, whenever it's written, depends on which period it was written. It's written by the conqueror. From his perspective.
What the hell?
Today, all you guys, what you're arguing about is a fight between.
What are you saying? Apologize.
I want to ask you a question.
So obviously, there's going to be a difference. I don't know how.
When your leader calls Burhan Wani a hero,
the third thing.
This is the line of Pakistan also.
You have to allow me to respond.
Feels that Burhan Wani was a terrorist, and he was rightly gunned down by a brave Indian army.
Just one message.
My second question to you is,
just one message.
Please, Tamirji, hear us out also. This debate is not about Tipu Sultan. This debate is about Imran Khan interfering in our internal polity and getting support from parties like National Conference and the Congress.
Just 1 minute.
And ek minute, Chaitanya, please. It becomes very disturbing, one by one.
Okay, let Samir respond to you now. You know, Gaurav, you made a long intervention, almost like a speech. Now let Samir respond to you. Let Samir respond to you. In the fairness of the debate at 9, let Samir call respond to you.
Just 1 minute.
Thank you.
Gauravji, just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. You know what the sad thing is? Just 1 minute, please. Sir. Do you know what the sad thing is? The sad thing is that you keep saying that we love Pakistan. We don't.
He's your enemy. But you are in love with
I said just 1 minute.
Okay, Gaurav, let him now, for God's sake.
1 minute.
Gaurav Bhatia.
We don't love.
I request you. Gaurav Bhatia, now listen to me, please. Thank you. Let Samir complete his point, Gaurav.
1 minute.
Gaurav, don't make me lose my throat. I need to anchor for the rest of the week. And you need to bear with me, Gaurav. Bhatia. Mr. Bhatia. Mr. Bhatia, you know, you are behaving like the other Mr. Bhatia, the action hero. Don't behave like that. 1 second. You know Akshay Kumar? Now, go on. Wait. Go on.
Bhatia ji, thank you. Just one word. Just one word. I'm saying that, you keep saying that the National Conference loves Pakistan. My God. Will this guy stop, man?
Oh, don't lose your cool now. Sit down now, please.
Let me say one thing.
Sit down now, please. You can speak now.
It's
don't walk out.
$1 million frame. Capture it.
But just
because he has to answer.
Gaurav Bhatia now, for God's sake, I was completing the program without that walkout. Continue.
All I'm saying is that you keep on saying that we National Conference and the Kashmiris love Pakistan. How sad is it that it was never right? We stood against them as a bulwark. You know, you just mentioned Maqbool Sherwani. More than 3,500 National Conference workers have died in this conflict. Targeted. And despite that, we are having to prove our patriotism.
They presided over the exodus of some Kashmiri Hindus. We cannot forget. Your
as I close the debate,
went to London to play golf.
As I close the debate, I'd say one thing.
You release maximum number of
for whoever the fact is.
So don't try to
you do not praise Pakistan. And a Congress party almost praising Pakistan, going over the top, praising Imran Khan is just despicable. I'll see you on the other side on debate number 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is just warming up.